Hi, this is Jaimin.
And this is Ryan.
For almost all of history, religion was incorporated in life,
It was used to tell stories of how and why certain things occur on this planet.
and it taught us the best way to live.
But later on in history, people like Newton, Copernicus, and Darwin started to question the ways of religion.
By coming up with ideas that differed from the Bible and other sacred texts.
The battle between these ideas still continues today. This is science versus religion in plain English. The debate between science and religion revolves around the ideas of creationism, evolution, and the Catholic Church.
Before we begin, it is important to understand some of the origins and basic beliefs of many religions.
The first known civilization occurred in the Fertile Crescent, an area between the Tigris and Euphrates River. This area was called Mesopotamia. Religion was a very large part of their society and was created using stories that explained what could not be explained,
Gods and goddesses were used to help them in their everyday activities.
and give them a sense of security from harmful sources.
From then on, religions from Egypt, India, and Greece used the same concept.
Egypt, for example, used the god Ra as the sun, and the god Osiris as the god of death and the ruler of the underworld.
India did not have any specific gods for everyday life as the Sumerians or the Egyptians. They generalized and created three main gods: the generator, or Brahma, operator, or Vishnu, and the destroyer, as Shiva. This generator, operator, and destroyer concept made the form of God.
But in Hinduism, there was a concept of reincarnation, so the Hindus believed that a form of God came to earth to restore good on earth. The Hindus also believed in karma, or your actions determine whether you go to heaven or hell.
Greece also had the concept of three main gods: Zeus, the king of the heavens and the god of the lightning,
Poseidon, the king of earth and the god of the seas.
and Hades, the king of the underworld and the god of death.
There were also other gods and goddesses that, according to the Greeks, are related to one another in one way or another.
These religions and the one to come all contained sacred texts.
Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Greece had sacred stories about their gods, but Hinduism had their Vedas, which were written by the Brahmins. The Vedas, unlike the stories, taught us the way to live.
As we move on learning the origins of religion, there comes Islam and Christianity.
Islam had originated in the Muslim city of Mecca.
The basis of Islam is based on the Quran, or the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad.
In Islam, there are 5 pillars, which are faith, prayer, giving, fasting, and pilgrimage to Mecca.
This can be connected to the Vedas because they also taught Muslims a way to live and a way to behave in life.
Christianity, on the other hand, was founded by Jesus 2,000 years ago.
And this is where the debate comes in.
Christianity is the largest religion and has over 2 billion followers.
Christianity was always one of the largest religions in the world and the strongest, especially in Europe, which included the Roman Catholic Church. The Catholics believed that the world was created in 7 days, as the book of Genesis says.
Then, especially during the scientific revolution, people, such as Newton or Copernicus, started asking questions: why are we here and where did we come from? But Darwin theorized that the man was not just placed on earth by God, but he evolved into what he is today.
At this time in history, change was not accepted very easily. Many times these thinkers were jailed or punished for their thinking.
This was demonstrated during the Scopes trial, much later in history, where a biology teacher was held on trial because he was teaching Charles Darwin's theory of evolution.
Charles Darwin was also treated the same way. Many people hated him for thinking differently from the norm.
This affected us today because now we accept Darwin's theory as the reason for the existence of mankind.
The debate between science and religion has been taking place since the scientific revolution and still occurs today. But as time progressed, the beliefs of science and religion are moving closer to each other.
Although both may never be accepted, what do you think the balance should be between science and religion?
This is Jaimin,
And this is Ryan.
and this was Science versus Religion in Plain English.